So basically, this is an auric clearing and an activation. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Raina, aka Lady Rays, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my beliefs. I am not anything, I'm nothing but limitless potential expressed. I was born and raised in the Bronx, very angry, very rebellious, oppressed person. I don't have a rags to riches story or any heavenly awakening story, just a little bit of self discovery. And basically, I've realized through meditation that I'm here to assist the collective of people that are like doing healing, way showers, and like service people. I noticed I just do, it was confirmed through like basically like my numerology, through my astrology, through my name and different things that I receive. And the company I keep, like I always attract people that are healers and psychic and stuff like that, even as a small child. I'm a scribe. I've always written poetry. I've did rapping. Now I realize that I could understand like higher information. Like I always know things and I don't know how I know it. I could explain things. And then generally I'll go and try and find someone else that said it that have done some scholarly studies to basically show reference to something that I've already received. So I'm kind of like, people say I do musing and stuff. I can inspire people and stuff like that. I also work with healing frequencies. I trained in Reiki, Theta healing, DNA activation, and shift and repair. And recently I started working with Tamara Oviatt and sacred activation. I used to be very religious. I'm not religious anymore. I don't need you to share my views for this to really work for you because it's about you becoming aware of yourself and taking control of your faculties and your body, kind of like taking the wheel or even giving it to your higher consciousness or your higher aspect or God or God, whatever you consciously call it, and basically having awareness of what you're doing and knowing what you're doing and when to coast and go with the flow. So I believe in oneness. I believe that there's one existence, one integral whole, and I believe that every entity is like part of this limited existence or part of God or whatever you call it. I'm going to mute you because I can hear like you making your food. Okay. So I don't believe that there is any being outside of ourselves. I don't look at myself as separate from anyone else. I don't believe in angels, spirits, lords, and all things like that. I believe that all of those are archetypes of the one, which would be the creator of all that is, and we're all projections of it. So I feel that an archetype is a type of energy that represents something psychological for me since I'm in this body. So if you was to call on an angel or a spirit, you're basically calling on a fragment of yourself because you feel separate from it to do work that you're going to have to do because nobody's doing anything for you. The same way my brain is the hierarchy or the command center within my body, but it's still my body. That's how I view divine aspects. So like my toe is part of my body. I can't exalt my brain above my toe because they work together. So just like a neurotransmitter communicates highly to the brain, that's what an angel is to me. It's a higher form of communication of light, but it's still you within your body because we're all one. It's a different angle of light. Um, Everything that we do is about intention. So everything that we do, it doesn't matter if you believe how I'm doing it. If your intention is set and you believe in yourself, things will become triggered inside of you and they will activate because you already have this information inside of you. Everything is an expression. Everything in this expression comes with purpose and intention sets that purpose into action. Let me see if somebody's trying to get in here. Millie, yes. Control. Bear with me. I'm still inviting people. Um, I still don't have this inviting thing down to a science yet. Hated it. Okay, hang on. Profile. Join the hangout. Share event. Invite me. Invite. Okay, who else? Roscoe, Gmail. Control C. Invite. Okay. I think that was for 2 more people. Okay. So anyway, so everything is about intention. If you're consciously choosing with purpose, or if you're unaware and moving about like under the intentions of other people with whom you've come into agreements with unconsciously, then that's how you're going to be living your life. Everything we do, we say, see, is all in alignment with expression, and expression is life. And it's an ongoing interaction and influence as we're working around each other, expressing with each other, through imagery, mirroring each other, resonation, contrasting each other, sharing data, symbols, mathematics to create various possible circumstances. So the presentation of good or bad is based on your intention and what your purpose is, and if you're conscious of it. So like every word, fragment, symbol in creation is in the image or of an idea of the unlimited potential, which I would call God. And one thing can have many different messages from it because it's limitless possibilities. So when you clearing your aura out, this is something that you should do. You could do it whatever way you want. It's just the intention of knowing that you're clearing out your field, you're clearing out your chakras, because we're like a big antenna. So by clearing yourself out, you remove these fragments and thoughts that you may have come into agreement with when you were in ignorance. But now that you're not in ignorance to it anymore, you keep clearing it out so that there's not anything automatically picking up or transmitting things that you don't want them to. So this is a method that I've learned, but just your awareness of it will help you. And because right now I like to use the seasons because they're psychological triggers. They have nothing to do with control or anything. They only have something to do with psychologically triggering us. I think somebody is sending me a message. So like the new moon, of course, it means something new. Okay. New moon, new intentions, new month. Throughout time, we always use seasons and heavenly bodies. Animals even trigger. If you see a frog, that's prosperity. Acts of nature, language, all of this expresses the energy and the age and the construct that we're operating under. So as long as you are aware and you have your intention set all the time, this is key when you're learning yourself and you'll start to receive information and you know what to do on your own. You can activate yourself, or other things will activate you just by triggering the light to come on. You know how like you might know a saying, you've been saying it over and over again, and then you just have that aha moment. That's what these activations are about. They're about having an aha moment. So I was saying there's only one, and it has many expressions. That's my belief. So the new moon or the new month, they're part of the symbology and its archetype and its data that is here present to assist us in kind of getting to know ourselves and our environments and how to interact with it. In this case, we're going to use astrology to explain the new month in Gemini. So if you're religious, you don't have to really focus on Gemini. It's only a psychological trigger. You could direct into yourself. You could direct to God. But you need to recognize that everything around you has a purpose. And like in Titus 1:15, it talks about how people, I'm going to paraphrase, if you're defiled inside, you're going to only see defilement. If you're pure inside, you're only going to see the purity. So whatever your intention is, that is what is important. It doesn't matter what I use to teach you. It's just an instrument. If you feel unsafe, then rebuke it. Ancient people have used like the seasons, the correlations to the body, the heavenly bodies, the earth, forever. So we should stay in constant commune with ourselves and nature, because nature shows us like what we're supposed to be doing. Try to focus on your heart. Your heart has an awareness to it. That's your most divine part. And the more that you work on your heart, it will start to attune your mind, because the mind is very susceptible, just like the flesh. So you want to clear your mind, you want to clear your flesh all the time, and stay in inner awareness of the self. The self is inside. When we master this, all of the outside symbols like life will synchronize and show up based on what we're broadcasting from the inside. That's what's happening now. So anything that you're experiencing is from what you're broadcasting, whether it's intentional or unintentional. So all of this is just to get you on an intentional, intentional walk. Your job, the mate, harmony within your body, illness, all of this will line up when you're transmitting from the inside always your highest truth. Your ego will be quiet. You won't hear excuses running in your mind when you're doing something, and you'll live a higher purpose in life. You'll start to be more communal and planetary the more that you grow and stuff. So let me explain what Gemini. Gemini represents communication, mental faculties, local travel, immediate environment, telepathy, and knowledge quest. Everything's relative, so we can use the signs and the seasons to cultivate the changes within us so we can express them outwardly. The surrounding energy of all things are a manifestation of the inner being or the kingdom. That's why Jesus said his Father's mansion has many rooms, and the rooms are like realms. There's no bunch of dimensions and stuff. All of that is a projection from the outside. The dimensions are inside of us. It's nothing but just angles of how you experience things. Because if we were able to be in the presence of all things, it'd be hard to look at them and observe them. So that's what dimensions are about. It's nothing higher or lower than each other. It's all integral, working together. So all the different dynamics contained within God are expressed through an image or a reflection like man, and therefore the outer world is a reflection of the inner one. So right now it's going on summer. Here's an awareness. Summer gives you the awareness, like it's giving you a message. It's time to ignite something. A heart's desire. It's about quickening, flame, ignition, things coming to light. Time for reflection or inner reflection, lighting the inner flame, understanding, enlightenment, intensity, pressure, passion, renewal. All of these are psychological triggers that we're going to use to fuel ourselves. So that's what Gemini is about, to discover inside of yourself by using things that you interact with. So that's what light is. Light is awareness. So we're going to start by just taking some deep breaths. I assume that everybody has on their cell phone. This is the meditation part. You stop frying chicken and you got to relax. Turn off your cell phone, turn off the TV. Try to go somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed. And you're going to set your intention to make whatever spaces around you sacred. And I want you to begin by taking like 3 deep breaths. And when you breathe, don't force it. Just try to breathe in all the way to your abdomen. And then exhale out. Breathe in all the way to the abdomen. You can hold it for a second and exhale out. And while you're exhaling out, just release any tension, any stress. You hear that little voice in your head talking. Tell them to relax. Just release it. Take a deep breath in and out. Now I want you to put your awareness in your heart. Just like kind of like act like you're sitting inside of your heart. We're going to clear your auric fields of any attached energies, entities, any hijackers, freeloaders, energy vampires. Then we're going to clear your 7 chakras within the body, and then your 8 higher chakras of any blockages, occupying forms of consciousness, which is like your thought forms that you created or things that attached to you because of your beliefs, portals, which are like tears in your auric field, wormholes where like people get hooked into you and are sharing energy with you because of things that y'all believe, the relationships you had. And this is what makes you feel drained, and where you're picking up other people's ideas and it's just like kind of running inside of you. So I want you to sit in your heart space, and we're going to raise our consciousness because we're an antenna. So we're going to leave the mundane, the stress, the world, and we're going to connect to our higher consciousness and our higher selves. And I'm asking permission to connect to everyone's higher self, everyone that's here, everyone that I invited, everyone that is here with me, because we all one, everyone in my soul group, everyone that shares the same consciousness with me, the collective. I want you to focus on your heart. And as your consciousness is rising to a higher awareness where you tap into unlimited potential, where you are one with the creator of all that is in existence, kind of feel that energy siphoning up from your heart to the top of your head and down through your feet into the earth. So that you have this cosmic and you have this earthly awareness, and you could just tap into all of this information and potential because you are it. It is you. Maybe you see this inside of your heart. I'm connected to everyone's higher self. I honor you from my highest divine self to your highest divine self. And I ask for permission to do an auric clearing on everyone here now, everyone that will be here in all timelines. Any discarnated energies present? Somebody else is trying to come in. Removing all discarnate energies from your fields. Activate all is that are responsible for the karma between the discarnates and everyone here. Whatever is discarnate soul fragments are activated right now. Bring in all their male and female opposites and merge with each other up all the levels. Bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clean up demons, thought forms, soul fragments, personalities of other people, etc. On the first three levels, and on all levels. Bringing all these is, mirror opposite is, and merge together with each other and with Christ opposites up the level. Just keep breathing. Don't focus on what I'm saying. Just focus on yourself. Any thoughts that are coming up for you, just release anything that is not in agreement with your highest good. Just release it. Release it. Just breathe deep. The intention to expand your consciousness. Alright, it's going. Oh, it's clear. Alright, now we're going to clear the first 7 chakras individually. Are there any occupants in our crown chakras? You can put your attention to your crown chakra. It's above your head. And I visualize it. I see it as if like my head opened up and there's petals coming out. It just opens. You may feel like energy turning, or you may see colors. Just focus to the top of your head. Activate all is on the first 3 levels related to this occupant and these occupants in the crown chakras. Does anyone here listening and will listen at a later time on all levels in all lifetimes? Bringing all these is, mirror opposite is, and merge together with each other and the Christ opposites up the levels. Just keep breathing and focusing on your crown or your heart. Bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the occupants from the ground itself, cleaning up demons, thought forms, personalities of other people, etc. from the first 3 levels, and on all levels. Oh, I think it's going from the crown chakra. Thank you. Are the occupants in the third eye? You can focus on your third eye there, now, in between your eyebrows. Just kind of like breathe into it and expand it. Activate all IDs on the first three levels related to the crown chakra to these occupants. Bringing all these IDs, mirror opposite IDs, and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the level. Bringing all necessary Christ opposites, clear the occupants from the third eye itself, and clean up demons, thought forms, personalities of all other people, etc. from the first three levels and on up all levels. Mm. Accidents there from the third eye. Okay, focus on the throat chakra, which is right by your thyroid, right in the middle of your throat. Are there any occupants in the throat chakra? Activate all is on the first three levels related to the occupants. And bringing all these is, mirror opposites is, and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the left. Bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the occupants itself, clean up the demons, thought forms, personalities of all other personalities, etc. from the first three levels and up the levels, and all levels. Blocks in this area keep you from speaking your truth, help control the ego from speaking outside your mouth. The same thing with the third eye. I think it was a lot of like ego energy, like ego is like I would call them conscious forms of consciousness that you created. It's like little personalities that were running, connected to the third eye. A lot of people want to see stuff, but seeing is an illusion. You gotta know from your heart and just move in it. It doesn't matter what you can see. All of those are illusions. I didn't need more occupants in the throat chakra. Yeah. Moving down to the heart chakra. Are there any occupants in the heart chakra? Activate all is on the first three levels related to the occupants, bringing all these is, mirror opposite is, and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels. Bringing all necessary Christ opposites to the occupants itself, clean up the demons, thought forms, personalities of all others. From the first three levels, then all levels. Still clearing, I'm going to go down to the solar plexus. The occupants on the solar plexus, activate all is on the first three levels related to the occupants, bringing all these is, mirror opposite is, and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the occupants itself, clean up the demons, thought forms, personalities, and other personalities of other people, etc. from the first three levels and all levels. I'm going down to the sacral chakra. And the occupants present in the sacral chakra. Activate all is on the first three levels related to the occupants, bringing all these is mirror opposites is merged together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the occupants and itself, clean up demons, thought form, personalities of other people, etc. The first three levels and all levels. And then to the root chakra in the occupant's presence. These would be like things blocking you from manifesting stuff, childhood traumas, things that happen to you from age 1 to 7. Activate all is on the first three levels related to the occupants, bringing all these is mirror opposite is and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels and bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the occupants. Itself clean up the demons, thought forms, personalities of other people, etc. from the first three levels and all levels. And while that's clearing this in these portals, the wormholes in the crown chakra, activate all this on the first three levels related to portals and wormholes, bringing all these is mirror opposite is and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the opposites, portals and wormholes itself, clean up all demons, thought forms, personalities of others, etc. from the first three levels and up to the third level. Clearing all portals and wormholes in your third eye chakra. Activate all is on the first three levels related to the portals and wormholes, bringing all these is mirror opposite is and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, bringing all the necessary Christ opposites to clear the portals and wormholes itself, clean up demon thought forms, personalities, and all of it, etc. In the first three levels and up all the levels. Any portals and wormholes present in the throat chakra. Activate all it is on the first three levels related to the mirror opposite is and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the occupants and portals and wormholes, and self clean up the demons, thought forms, personalities of all people, etc. from the first three levels and all levels. Any wormholes or portals inside of the heart chakra. Activate all is on the first three levels related to the occupants and portals and wormholes, and bringing all these is mirror opposite is and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, and bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the portals and wormholes themselves, clean up the demons, thought forms, personalities of all people from the first three levels and up all levels. Any portals or wormholes in the solar plexus. Activate all is on the first three levels related to the occupants, portals, and wormholes, bringing all these is mirror opposite is and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, bring all necessary Christ opposites to the occupants, portals, and wormholes itself, clean up the demons, thought forms, personalities of all people, etc. in the first three levels and all levels. Any portals and wormholes in the sacral chakra. Activate all it is on the first three levels related to occupants, portals, and wormholes, bringing all it is mirror opposite is merged together with each other, and Christ opposites up the levels, bringing all necessary Christ opposites to the occupants, portals, and wormholes itself, clean up demons, thought forms, personalities of all other people from the first three levels and all levels. And now the root, portals, and wormholes present, yes. Activate all is on the first three levels. Portals and wormholes, bringing all the is mirror opposites and merge together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, bringing all the necessary Christ opposites to clear the occupants, portals and wormholes itself, clean up demons, thought forms, personalities, and all others, all other people, etc. in the first three levels and up the levels. So basically, this is repairing the auric field, removing hooks, And after this, we're going to do all 8 of the outside chakras together. For the upper 8 morphogenetic chakras, are there any occupants, portals, or wormholes present? Yes. Activate all is from the first 3 levels related to the occupants, portals, and wormholes. Bringing all these mirror opposite is merged together with each other, and the Christ opposites up the levels, and bringing all necessary Christ opposites to clear the occupants, portals, and wormholes themselves. Clean up the demons brought from personalities and other people's energy, etc., from the first 3 levels and all levels. Okay. Just keep taking deep breaths. It is commanded in the name of divine love that we all integrate this session in the best way possible for us and in line with our highest selves. It is commanded by the laws of the golden liquid realms and the alchemical powers that we are all infused with new chords, templates, and soul programming from our higher selves now. And I honor all of us, all of you, from my highest divine self to your highest divine self. I'm setting my intention to surround us in a golden sphere of love and energy. Some real fancy love and energy. Sparkly stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I'm serious though. That's the end of the auric cleansing. I'm going to start the activation now. I'm going to unmute you if you want to ask a question before. AJ with the shades on. If I can figure out how to unmute you. I guess you don't get unmuted. You just can't say anything. So you tell me later. Okay. So that was the auric clearing. Now I'm going to do the activation. The activate is called the inner happening. And if you look it up in the dictionary, inner and happening, it just basically means inside of you, something is already there. I'm just activating it. It's to align you or us with the truth that we are one and that we are what we're waiting for, that we're projecting our realities on the outside. While I'm giving this activation, like beliefs that are relative to you not standing in your power may pop up in your head. Anything that pops up, just like focus on the thought. This is a little bit different from meditation. Focus on the thought until it clears, because the energy should clear it. It should kind of like dissipate. This is kind of, I don't know if you ever had theta healing. It's kind of similar to that, except for the energy dissipates it rather than me plucking things out to the surface. So it should just rise up in your head. Nothing may rise up. Just know that everything happens in its time. Okay? So I want you to take a deep breath and imagine yourself being one with Mother Earth. Like imagine yourself sitting in the core of the earth, like in the center of the earth. I know you've probably seen some pictures. Center of the earth, it's like all this hot magma, minerals, It's like the firing of your electrons. Imagine yourself becoming that. And imagine that energy running through your body and just nourishing you just like the earth is made to do. Energy goes up your body to the top of your head. It's like you're merging with it. And I want you to know that you are part of infinite possibilities. We're going to raise our consciousness again. The plane of existence where we are one with infinite possibilities. We're one with God. Anything is possible. And then within this space, I command that the activation and the happening begin. And if the activation clears your core level, which is your mental aspect, all beliefs that you inherited through interacting, through your environment, through your thinking process, related from you getting your power from outside influences. Man makes the money, money doesn't make the man. Core level. And the energy is going to clear on a historic or genetic level, running the energy through your genetics. I believe in population evolution, which basically means that they have the same terms in physics. When there's a critical mass of enough people learning something new, it is inherited to the population. This happens with animals. I believe it happens with humans. And I believe that when you heal yourself, not only do you heal your bloodline and pass on these genes to your children to come, but I also believe that it heals the whole bloodline because everything is inside of you that's in your ancestors, that's inside your relatives. So we're running the energy through your genetics. And we're running energy through all lives, past lives, all existences that you believe you have, on all timelines, in all languages. I believe as limitless beings and part of a limitless potential that sometimes we hold on to all of our experiences, even though they may not be serving us anymore because we created them. So it's like, oh, look, I made this. I made this in kindergarten. I'm going to keep it until I'm 90 because I made it. It doesn't serve a purpose. It's just a reminder of my experiences. Remember, any unpleasant thoughts come up, just kind of like hold them there and allow the energy to dissipate them. Now I'm running the energy through the collective consciousness. We're all connected to each other through our beliefs, and whether we realize we have the beliefs or not, we're projecting them in our field, and that's how we have encounters with different people because they mirror and contrast what we're putting out. I command this activation to integrate with grace and ease in the time that best serves you. You can listen to this recording again. I know it's long, but the energy is like exercising. It builds up, and it's also like taking medication. When you introduce something to your body, it has to kind of like metabolize inside of you. Things don't happen instantly. Can you imagine if everything happened instantly? Could you imagine if you woke up tomorrow and just really actualized that you created everything and you started working in your power and things just started changing around you? It might kind of make you feel crazy. You start experiencing life differently. It's like riding. This is what my teacher said. And she asked spirit why the stuff doesn't just change like this. She said it would be like riding a horse and buggy and then waking up in a rocket ship. That's why we have time. We took this time. We created this time so that we could observe things slowly. If we was on Jupiter, it would be different. We're here to have this experience. So as you go on, if you start having like, if you have some dreams that are weird, try to write it down, see what the symbology is. I'll be glad to help you if you want to know what it means. Help you figure it out. I love dream moods. Always focus on whatever the most prominent symbol is that you see, even if it's a pink couch. Guarantee you it means something. So as these thoughts start to come up over days, just rebuke them. If you don't know what rebuke means, it means like chastising your ego, telling yourself, "Oh, that doesn't serve me anymore. I'm controlling my life. I'm self-realized. I have knowledge of self." You just rebuke it. That's what rebuking is. Every time something crazy pops in your head, you tell it, you hush it, shut it down, and then you remind it who you are. I am that I am. Because stuff is gonna start coming up, stuff that you didn't know that you was thinking about. So ground yourself back into Mother Earth again. You can feel yourself rooting, the roots growing out your feet and your knees going into the earth. Or maybe you just see yourself as like a cell inside of Mother Earth, being one with her. And be present in the now. Now, when my teacher gives these activations, people be getting sick and stuff. Sometimes I get sleepy. But I ask for it to integrate for your highest good, so it should integrate for your highest good. So if you're thinking like I want it to happen tomorrow, you might have side effects sometimes, but I ask for grace and ease, and I believe that what you ask for is what you get. So I'm all done, and I guess I'm gonna shut this off. So if you want to contact me, www.seatofthemoon.tk, or you could email me guruwannabe@gmail.com, guruwannabe@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on Facebook, Raina, Lady Ray's How, HOWE. Okay, peace and love, and I hope that everything happens for you the way that it is for the highest good, and that you're able to accept that everything is perfect. Peace and blessings.